Welcome to Inspire and Move, the show that inspires you to create, connect, and grow. I'm going to bring you meaningful conversations, aha moments, and all the motivation you need to up-level every part of your life. I'm Ali Aruda, founder of Inspire and Move, and your personal hype girl. I've gone from fashion school to celebrity stylist to corporate marketing to brick and mortar entrepreneurship with my husband, each time learning incredible lessons how to pivot, reimagine, and implement the steps to become successful. I am passionate about inspiring others to live their best life, a life of joy. We have the power to design a life that we love because life is too short not to. The best part is that you weren't meant to do this alone. If you feel like you were meant for more, let me ride shotgun with you, and together, let's get you to where you want to go. Hello, you guys. Welcome back to Inspire and Move. I am your host, Ali Aruda, and I'm so excited to be here. I just got home from a nice full morning at Benchmark, our gym. If you're new to the show, my husband and I own an awesome gym in downtown Burlington, Ontario, Benchmark Fitness. We're super high vibe, super community oriented, and I am so high vibe right now. I feel like my head is going to just pop right off. I am buzzing with so much excitement, and as I record this, one of my earlier episodes about when opportunity knocks just came out, and I feel like my head is spinning because this whole week I have had this opportunity that just came knocking, and you bet you're pretty tush that I answered that knock and cannot believe it. And I'm so excited to dive into this opportunity more. See, I'm spinning. I can't even articulate my words clearly, but I felt like it just felt so important for me to hop on here and share all of this with you guys, because it kind of, my message here is the power of a few things. And that's what I really wanted to share in the moment. I am buzzing with adrenaline and excitement and gratitude for this incredible friend that thought of me for this opportunity, and then the action steps that came after that. And so what I want to talk about and share with you guys is kind of a combination of things between the power of positive thinking, the power of taking action, but also the power of investing in rooms and people and their networks. So where I wanted to start first is the power of positive thoughts. And I feel like you've probably heard the saying, thoughts become things, which is very, very true. And having these positive thoughts or intentional thoughts, maybe you could go as so far as actually manifesting something or visualizing something. Those are things that I have absolutely put into practice. I probably wouldn't say all the time, like every day, but there are times where there is something that you want, whether it is a job, a person. I'm consuming somebody right now, reading her book, and was Jen Gottlieb. And you've probably heard me already say this on the show. Jen Gottlieb, I'm reading her new book, Be Seen. It comes out October 31st. I highly encourage you guys to pre-order it. The book is flippin' awesome. I am obsessed with it. I'm really enjoying learning more about Jen. I had the opportunity to see her a few weeks back in Arizona at Lori Harder's incredible event, Girlfriends in Business. The next one is February 3rd. And for you girlfriends, totally encourage you to get on Lori's text list and be ready when she launches the early bird tickets, because this event is so incredible. Highly recommend. But there's one of my first tangents from the episode. You know I love a good tangent. But reading Jen's book, she talks a lot about manifestation, which I love. And she actually manifested her husband, and they have this incredible relationship, at least that I've not hung out with them, but at least that I can see, and that she manifested the man of her dreams. And it is so cool to see online, hear on her podcast, and read in her book. So go check that out. Might even link that in the show notes as well. Really awesome book. But the power of manifestation is incredible. And I have some personal examples that I've used that tool and have enjoyed the outcome of those tools and the manifestations that I've worked on. So the power of positive thoughts, that I had this thought in my mind just like maybe 10 days ago of how, this opportunity, I feel like could be really cool for our business, being Benchmark Fitness, a fitness brand, but also my personal brand. And obviously now here we have a podcast and things that I want to do and create underneath the Inspire and Move personal brand umbrella, that I started thinking about this thought. And then I had this special friend come in and send me a note and a screenshot that was directly related to what I was thinking about. And I was so intentional of having this thought and thinking about it every day. And then here comes this person that is a special friend, but I've also really invested in and love being around and learning from. And she's so inspiring. So all of this kind of working together, I feel like that's where I was sitting down here in my office. I'm like, okay, how am I going to articulate my thoughts? Because I am buzzing at a 28 out of 10 frequency right now. And I want to ensure I'm providing value for you guys, but also coming from a really vibrant, high energy state of mind and frequency based off of this entire morning that I've had. And so really what I want to encourage you guys to do is get into that routine, if you will, of having these positive thoughts and then taking action on them. Because there was a part this week where I had to ask my community, I had to ask some really close girlfriends to be like, hey, I'm thinking about this. I would really love this opportunity. Would you mind supporting me in this? And this is my ask. And I think there's nothing wrong with asking. That is one of the chapters I just read earlier this week in Jen Gottlieb's book, Be Seen, about the significance of asking for things. And I think as humans, and maybe even going one step further, us as women, perhaps sometimes have a difficult time asking for things, especially if you're proud, if you're independent. I grew up as an only child. I know if you've been following me a while, you know I did have a brother. He was my half brother. But growing up as an only child in my childhood home with my mom and dad, I was really close to my parents and really independent, that I was happy to hang out by myself and do things. I loved living on my own when I moved to Toronto and cooking for myself and getting in my own routines. So when you have this independence, it's kind of hard, or can be difficult, to ask for things and ask for support. And there is so much power in asking for things and asking when you need help and when you need support. And as humans, we also, on the other side, we want to be able to help and support your friend or colleague, family when they're asking for things. So it is kind of like a two-way exchange. You need something, you need help and support, but we as humans also want to be able to return that help and support when you're in need. So I put that into practice this week. And I was like, you know what? I want this, and I feel like it's probably time sensitive, so I need to act on this. And I'm going to follow up with the opportunity. I'm going to send a written note. I'm going to send a voice note so that they can hear my energy and my enthusiasm in this opportunity, and also want to remain being visible. And here I am. I'm interested. Me again. I want to provide value in X, Y, and Z formats. Let me know how that lands for you. I would love to jump on a call, and just constantly trying to propel this opportunity forward to grasp it and succeed in having this opportunity come to fruition. So taking all of these things together, putting them into practice of having positive thoughts, powerful connections in people. And you guys, some of this does come from investing in other people, investing in rooms. And this is such a common theme. You're definitely going to hear me talk about that a lot on this show. And some of my favorite shows and my favorite people, they talk about that a lot. And I was walking home from Benchmark this afternoon, and I was just thinking that, like, man, in these last 365 days, in this last year, Matt and I are investing more than we ever have in experiences that stretch ourselves. And even this opportunity that I'm talking about, it's also coming with an investment. But this isn't just something that I found on Google or on, I don't know, a random website. It was because of another connection that I have tried my best and continue to try to provide value into that relationship and invest in that relationship. And they all work together, like it's just this energetic flow of good vibes. And I love the word juju, like good juju, just good energy and good people. So having these positive thoughts and taking action on them, having these relationships, investing in rooms where you can meet these people, because then everyone is taking themselves seriously and having these relationships and experiences and these outcomes that they all want to row in the same direction. I love the saying, and I feel like I'm actually going to get it wrong. I was saving this expression for when Matt was sitting beside me, but high tides raise all boats. I'm like looking for someone in my room, like, here, hello, can I have verification on this? But you want to row in the right direction and lift everybody up. And investing in some of these rooms and experiences is exactly that. And I couldn't love that more. And this energy and frequency, what I'm sitting in, is a result of that. So my gosh, I will always encourage you, my close friends, my peers, my Inspire and Move community, my benchmark community, listeners here, just slide into my DMs. If you're thinking of doing something, you're going to get a hype girl reaction from me. I just love investing in opportunities that can make you a better person and get you into rooms and a network that can, you never know what opportunities are going to be on the other side. You know what I'm going to say here? When opportunity knocks, you want an answer. And I just love, again, how I was just going to come back to that, circling back to recording that episode and sharing that with you guys with some personal examples. And when these chips kind of fall, I am so excited to share more specifics versus this like cryptic, like, hey guys, this opportunity came this week, but you don't know what it is. But I promise you, I will talk more about it. I just like to keep my cards a little closer to my chest before the T's are crossed and the I's are dotted. But I will totally bring you along for the ride as much as I can in the coming days and weeks. It's going to be so awesome. And this is new for me. This is a first time experience and opportunity, first time investment. And I cannot wait to see what is going to be on the other side. So tying a bow on my just chaos of excitement, mind, and passion and high energy is really being in alignment with positive thoughts. And if there is something that is on your heart that you're thinking about, think about it a lot. And maybe it is something that you needed to print off a picture or a quote. Like if there's some sort of visual that you can even put in your bathroom on your mirror or on the cupboard that's on top of your Vitamix if you make smoothies every day, somewhere there you can visualize and constantly connect with. Or maybe it's a morning gratitude practice that you're so grateful for this opportunity, whether this opportunity has come to fruition or it's something that you're working diligently on and really maybe even trying to manifest, that you are grateful for this experience and talking to yourself in the future that you already have it. But speaking it out loud, also asking for help. What I was saying earlier is I asked for help. I reached into my community. Girls, will you support me on this? This is my ask. And you also want to be really clear. Everyone's time is very, very valuable and important. So you want to be clear and concise with your ask. And it's something that they can take action on quickly, and it is not going to cost them a lot of time. So that would be just a little nugget there about if you are asking for things, you want to be really clear about that. And also make sure that you express your gratitude to them. Whether it's, I love a voice note because you can really hear your emotion and your energy and just being grateful and so thankful for these people that are in your community and supporting you in your ask and what you're working towards. And having those moments of gratitude based off of these relationships too. If you are going to do that morning gratitude practice, sending some love to the people that are cheering you on and they're on the sidelines, maybe in the front row, and they're here for you. So positive thoughts, taking action. Maybe it is investing in rooms and people and experiences, having that gratitude practice and asking for things and watching how all of these pieces will just coexist and work together in this beautiful, harmonious way to get you to where you want to go and where you want to be. So I'm going to leave it there because I feel like I could just, I'm going to say it again, I could just run through a wall. I'm so excited for these things that are happening. And I can't express enough to you guys of being really in control of those positive thoughts and positive people. Keep your blinders on to the things that you are focusing on. You know, life can be so messy and there can absolutely be people that want to come along and tear you down. And it'll happen, especially as you're growing and you're going through these incredible transformative seasons. My friend Aisha Marshall uses butterfly season a lot, and I love that because it is just so reflective of what those transitions are. But there will always be people that aren't happy for you. And it is up to you, it's up to me, it's up to us to really stay in your lane, keep those blinders on, keep yourself surrounded by people that are going in that same direction as you, and they want great things for you. There is so much business and opportunity for all of us. And I really believe that, especially I think since Matt and I became brick and mortar entrepreneurs, that there absolutely is enough business to go around and opportunity. So keep that in your mind as well. I feel like I'm giving you guys a lot of homework, like keep this in mind, do this. But it's coming from a really excited, grateful place. And I'm so excited to have this platform, this new platform to connect and share this with you guys. So thank you so much for being here. And I love to either start or end these episodes with gratitude. I am so grateful to have you here. I'm so grateful to have you guys listening. If you've already done a 5-star review and rating, thank you so much for that. If you haven't, I would love that. There's my ask. My ask is that you would give a 5-star rating and a nice high vibe review. I'm really excited to grow this show and see what can come from it. This is new. I'm so into it. I'm hyped. I'm excited and so grateful to have all of you along for the ride. So thank you so much for being here. Wishing you the best day, evening, week, wherever you are. Mwah! Thanks for listening. Thank you so much for listening. If you loved this episode, it would mean the world to me if you took 30 seconds and shared this on social media, send it to a friend, or leave a 5-star review. There is power in community, and I am so grateful to have you part of mine.